Hey.
So many books.
So,
time.
I fucked up. And this is Future V's for the next roughly 24 and a half minutes. Oh, my audio is peaking. That's not good.
Only we could skip forward
I
to
screwed
already
up,
being master
and
Tailwalkers.
I'm gonna go turn down my microphone a little bit just to make sure that I don't have to do too much editing for this. I fucked up, and my mic was muted for
now. That staff is able to
basically the first half hour I was recording. I'm gonna talk over these guys. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna have to talk over you. Yeah. So Alan Wake 2 is still happening, but OBS hates it right now. I don't know what's going on. I can't remember if I talked about this in the last video because I recorded that one a few days before. Oh, hey, it's the start of the game again. We kind of got fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, Alan Wake 2 is still going to happen. I'm desperately trying to fix it because I desperately need to play that game. I need to know what happens, and I refuse to look anything up or watch anything that's past where I'm at until I can. But OBS just hates it, no matter what I do. I have tried to, like, go back. Oh yeah, I attempt to do something stupid here. I attempt to go explore, but it won't let me. OBS just gives me dropped encoding frames, no matter what I do. I have lowered the recording, like, resolution. I lowered the bitrate. I have attempted to do everything I could. Like, I have switched encoders. I have switched every single thing about it, and it just won't record.
As you can see,
it immediately drops 10+% of frames within seconds. And the video is a slideshow. Kind of like how it was at the end of the last episode that I recorded. It has been doing that since. It does not give me the encoder overloaded warning. I have turned down the settings in the game to see if maybe the GPU is just too stressed by it. I have done, like, I literally, when I tried to record last, had the NVIDIA overlay open to just monitor performance. And it was running at 140, 150 frames a second. And it, recording 60 FPS, dropped 9.6% of frames within the first, like, 30 seconds. That's untenable. I can't record that. So, until I can either figure out a version of OBS that works or another recording software, I'm going to just keep trying to brute force my way through whatever the fuck is going on with the Alan Wake recording. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go back to doing, like, this, doing Dragonflight and doing some other stuff while I try to figure that out. But Alan Wake will fucking return. I need to finish that goddamn game. I need it so badly. Other than that, yeah, it's been vibes lately. Oh, here's me accidentally fucking up and doing a world quest for a while. Oh well. I was gonna edit this part out, and then I forgot, and now I'm recording, and I don't really want to stop and then edit it out and then try to sync all this, so I guess we're just gonna talk over this part while I fuck up and accidentally do the wrong thing. I need to turn off that pet add-on for now. At least on this character. Anyway. Yeah. I've been back in real hard. I don't know what got missed, so if I repeat here things that I say in the chunk later in the video that's in the past, my apologies. I have been playing a lot of WoW again lately. I never really stopped all that much. Like, the LP only stopped because, like, I was just like, well, nobody's watching and I got other shit I gotta do. But I was like, I want to keep doing this, so I did. And yeah, I've made now one character of every class on each faction, all but one character on Horde is maxed out, just completely max level and geared up somewhat. They're all at least into Emerald Dream gear. And then I also have every class on Alliance with all but 1, 2, 3, 4. All but 4 at level 40 or higher. So 9 classes on Alliance at 40 or higher, and I'm going to spend tomorrow, I'm recording this part Monday, tomorrow starts time walking, so I'm going to spam the hell out of time walking dungeons and just max out every character on each faction outside of 2 that I'm playing with Sam. Because we're going through, he's been playing quite a bit recently too. We played, so we got Nep in on playing yesterday, and we played for 12 hours. Didn't mean to, not complaining, it was a good time. Sam played for about 5 though, which is easily the longest he's played like any single game with me at a time. But yeah, Nep and I kept going for another roughly 7 hours after that, which was a good time. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the stuff that they've got coming with the game. Like 10.2.5, which is the next patch, probably in January, is going to bring NPC dungeons, kind of like 14 has, which I did say at one point that they were just like straight up ripping off 14, which I'm fine with. Like, fuck, take the good things from other games. I desperately want more companies to do that instead of trying to fucking rewrite shit as like, oh, we're gonna do it this way. No, just take a good idea from another game that already exists that's in the same thing. And I was just like, oh, well, yeah, they're just straight ripping that out of 14. Sick, that's awesome. I'd love to have that kind of system. And then I actually looked at it, and it's the same tech that they had from when they introduced the Exile's Reach, where at the end, if there's not enough people, it'll give you NPC characters to like kind of go through as your party in the end quote-unquote dungeon. It's just a little two boss dungeon. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, if it comes from that, and I looked up the dates, and yeah, no, it actually was a thing around the same time. Like, it came out the same roughly time as Trusts in 14 did. So they both just kind of had the same idea around the same time, which is also cool. But yeah, NPC dungeons will be great, because I love this game. The community is fine. It's no worse than any other MMO community, if I'm going to be 100% honest. Like, when I played 14, I met just as many assholes in dungeons as I do in WoW. But just like 14, there is a habit of tanks chain pulling like motherfuckers nowadays. And that's not fun for someone who wants to learn the game. And like, this isn't like a thing that happens like late into like, this has been going on for a while in like MMOs generally, like these specific style MMOs of just like the tank just pulls half the fucking dungeon at once and then you just burn down everything. It's not really great when you're brand new to the game and you don't, oh yeah, I want those goggles on that hood, like desperately. Anyway, it's not great when you're brand new to the game and you don't know how things work, and suddenly, and you're like, I want to play a healer, and suddenly your tank, who has sprinted ahead of everyone using every movement ability they have, collected, 35 enemies, and is just standing there, just doing an AoE attack, waiting for you to heal them as their health just plummets, and you're so far out of range, there's no chance. Like, if you know what's coming, yeah, like a knowledgeable healer can keep up with that and do it. That's not a problem. But if you're brand new, and like people pull like this all the time, it doesn't matter where they are. If you're leveling, if you are doing like current non-mythic plus keys dungeons, like if you go hop into a heroic dungeon, the tank will immediately just rush forward and pull half the fucking dungeon. And that happens in normals, it happens in everything, and it sucks for new players. It's really, really bad for new players to learn how to play the fucking game. So I'm really glad they're adding in NPC dungeon stuff. It's only going to be for the Dragonflight dungeons for now. I'm hoping they go back and retroactively add it to the others, because that would be really nice. But it'll be really nice to, like, if Sam wants to learn how to tank, if he wants to learn how to heal, if I want to learn how to heal, because I've never really healed that much. I healed on a druid forever ago. Like, even in Legion, when I was playing Priest, I kind of played Disc Priest as a DPS that happened to do some healing. And then I also played Shadow Priest. And mostly played Shadow Priest, I think. But, like, it was just one of those things where, like, I've never really taken the time to learn how to heal in dungeons. And boy, do I not want my first, like, real sit-down and heal experience to be with a tank with, you know, 30-plus enemies surrounding them and having to deal with that. Like, it just doesn't seem like it would be fun. I would not learn anything properly. I wouldn't learn how to deal with certain dispels and stuff like that, because I don't know where the fuck they're coming from. I don't know what enemy's doing it. So, you know, learning how to do it and then pushing that stuff would be great. The training wheels NPC dungeons, we went and tested them on stream the other day, and it was awesome. Like, I played tank on the first one, and I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna see how it handles chain pulling. And so I was playing Blood DK on a normal dungeon, which it means that I can't die unless I literally walk away from my keyboard, and even then, maybe wouldn't, probably. And so I just chain pulled the fuck out of it. It worked just fine. Healer kept me going. The DPS did their job. And then I tried 2 DPS, me and Sam both being DPS, and the tank was interesting. The tank wouldn't pull, but if you pulled, it would immediately lock on to whatever you were doing and taunt, do whatever it needed to get it off you, which was useful. But it would only do single groups, which is, you know, the standard for how things used to be in MMOs. Oh yeah, those Varian's Compass from Legion. And I think I just decided to say fuck it and actually do the world quest that was over here just to get it out of the way, so I didn't have to get confused on what enemies were what. But yeah, it, like, the healer died once in the NPC tank dungeon, which was weird, but otherwise, like, none of us died. Like, none of the DPS died, so, like, you know, it's an NPC, whatever. But yeah, I hope that they do something kind of similar to 14's Trusts, where they have, like, dialogue with the characters and stuff, because they are, like, known characters. They're actually the Exiles Reach characters, which is funny. They could do something like 14's Trusts and have, like, real like, dialogue with the NPCs happening, talking about what's going on. Like, the first dungeon in Dragonflight has that already. A little bit. They don't have, like, flavor text, but the healer would, like, yell to scatter from the enemy that's about to explode and stuff like that, which is at least good for teaching a new player, like, hey, this giant ring that just appeared around the enemy, and they're not moving, and their health set 0, and there is a bar ticking down under their health, get the fuck away. It's good to learn that. Yeah, it was fine. It was like a good time. So I'm really hoping they expand on that in the next expansion. Like, it's a really, really good fucking idea. Otherwise, they're adding dragon flying to all zones capable of flying, which is, yes, people are mad because they're nerfing it slightly. It's like, it's 80% slower than the Dragon Isles one, which is just like, yeah, but the Dragon Isles zones are like as big as some continents. Like, I'm pretty sure that Azure Span is a larger landmass than either Kultiris or Zandalar. Like, in terms of its actual, like, playable space. So, yeah, you don't need that much speed to get as far, you know? Which, understandable.
We cannot lose more time.
Oh yeah, earlier I talked over it and kind of ignored it, but we did accidentally merge a Murloc into a timeline, so that's gonna come back.
Time. For now.
We're gonna have to deal with that later.
It has been a time. We will ascend to the Dimple platforms.
I don't really have a ton to talk about is the problem.
There when you are ready.
Because like,
Race you, Dante.
I don't know.
Recruits.
Like, we don't really do the holiday stuff, so it's not like we did make a shit ton of food for Thanksgiving, but that was it was a very stupid situation where I was like, I want stuffing because I have Pavloved myself into wanting stuffing in late November. I start craving stuffing in like mid-October, and I'm like, okay, I need to just go make stuffing, and I make cornbread stuffing every year. And so I was like, I'm gonna go to the store and get the stuff for cornbread stuffing. Sam's like, I want mashed potatoes too. Those sound really fucking good. I'm like, well, we can't just eat carbs. So how about we grab like a ham or a turkey breast or something? And then that turned into, well, we could also make a pie. I've been complaining for like basically since the first day it was below 60 that I wanted to make an apple pie. And then that turned into, well, how about we just make mac and cheese too?
Your assistance as well.
So then suddenly we had enough Thanksgiving food to feed like 10 to 12 people for 2 people. Our fridge is stocked. Like, we don't need to worry about food for the rest of this week at least. But I made mac and cheese. It was very good. It was very good. It's can't eat a lot of it. You can't, because it's I used ziti instead of macaroni noodles. Elbows, I should say, because macaroni just means like noodle, I think. Like, everything is macaroni, and then it's just the style of the noodle. Oh yeah, I had a bug here that I had to look up how to fix. Basically that fucking that world quest I did fucked me over. But anyway, yeah, I used 4 pounds of ziti cooked, and then shredded 4 or 4.5 pounds of different cheese between medium cheddar, white sharp cheddar, pepper jack, and there was another cheese, and I can't remember. It was gorgonzola. What was it? Whatever. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, put a bunch of different cheeses in, made a bechamel, made a cheese sauce, mixed that in, then baked bacon to the point where it's like crispy and chewy, like, you know, that middle point between the two. Then chopped that up and mixed it in with the noodles. Put all of that into a thing, topped it with another roughly ½ pound of cheese, and then into the oven that went until it was nice and melted. And that is the richest. I mean, there was also a shit ton of Cajun spices in the cheese sauce. Like, I used like half or a third of a jar of Cajun seasoning mix, crushed red pepper flakes, black pepper, salts, A little bit of chili powder, stuff like that. And all that mixed together, baked. It is the richest fucking... Like, I can handle rich foods, no problem. I can't handle the mac and cheese. I have like one serving, one portion of it, and I am done for the day. I cannot eat anymore. Mashed potatoes, made 5 pounds of mashed potatoes, with like a stick and a half of butter, an entire thing of sour cream, garlic, salt, pepper, you know, the usual. I forgot the chives and I forgot the rosemary, and I'm still mad about it, even though it's been like 3 days. I did it Wednesday is when I cooked everything, specifically just to say fuck Thanksgiving. I did it the day before because fuck Thanksgiving. But yeah, I also made a turkey. Turkey was juicy as fuck. Still proud of that turkey. I didn't even brine it this time. I've brined most turkeys I've made. But yeah, my apple pie wasn't good. I tried doing different than I usually do, and I wasn't happy with how it turned out. It was fine. The crust was weird. I bought like you know, like the rollout crusts. And normally they're really good, and this one was not. It baked really fucked up and weird. It got like really, really, almost like phyllo dough instead of like a pie crust. I don't know why. It was like crispy and odd. Oh my god, I still haven't figured out what's going on with this yet, huh? I still haven't figured it out. Okay. I will eventually figure out what's wrong. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the pie I made, and I tried making my own caramel, and it broke like 3 times. And by the time I was done with it, there was more liquid than anything, and it just didn't work out. So I had to like drain the caramel out of everything, and the apples just didn't turn out how I wanted them to. They were too mushy. I like more of a, you know, firmer apple in a pie, which did not work out. Yeah, not my best work on that one, but the macaroni is really fucking good. A little too rich, but really fucking good. I will probably actually go have some of all of that food as soon as I'm done recording this. But yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a good week. Them and I hung out, we streamed a bunch over the weekend, because he had 4 days off. His new job is so fucking cool that without, like, so his old job at the Hell place, fuck them, AT-Mobile, go fuck yourself. If, like, you know, you want, like, a holiday bonus of, like, hey, some extra grocery money or something, it would be an application because it was considered charity. This job that he literally just started at the beginning of this month, not even... Like, he wasn't even a full 3 weeks in working there. They were like, hey, how about we give everybody who works for us $50 for Thanksgiving to help out with food? Not a lot, but still more than nothing, and forcing your employees to ask for charity. They just gave everybody a $50 gift card to a grocery store. Cool. Not gonna complain about that. They also gave Sam's entire training class 2 paid days off on Thursday and Friday, so he had a 4-day weekend. So they're just like, we're not going to work Thursday, and it would be stupid to have you come in for 1 day for training, so we're just going to give you 2 paid days off. So fuck yeah, that was awesome.
Until next time.
4-day weekend, 3-day work week, yes. And paid?
I require your assistance as well.
So yeah, it was a pretty good time overall. Good week. We are finally nearing the time where I realize, I think this is me realizing that my audio was fucked up and just going, oh motherfucker. So yeah, I'll turn it over to past V's. That is current. Bye. Oh, I just realized that my mic was muted this entire fucking time. Okay, well that's cool. I'll have to do stuff in post. What I was about to say is let me go figure out what the hell's going on, because this is, this is currently bugged, I think. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I now know the bug. It's because we did that stupid world quest earlier. God damn it. Okay, I need to fly out of the zone to drop the this thing. It's not using the right version of the staff. Okay, well, now we can fly back and we have the right version. Okay, cool. Thank you, Wowhead comments, as always. Anyway, hi, I've been talking for 27 fucking minutes and only just now noticed that my goddamn microphone was muted the whole time. Cool and good. I love forgetting shit. That's not even on OBS. Man. That's not even on OBS, that's on me. I muted my mic for something else that I was recording earlier. That's purely on me. I just forgot. Alright, well, I'll edit that down and make it nice and easy. I talked about the new Warframe stuff. I talked about finding what was wrong with my recording setup and being a little bit miffed about some under the hood change that I still can't figure out quite in OBS that caused it. But now I can at least, you know.
Whoops!
There we go.
Don't worry, we can replace those crystals. At least, I think we can.
Yeah, part of the issue seems to be that something changed under the hood in the most recent OBS update. And so it's like slightly harder on its codec for recording. So all I had to do was switch to AV1, and then now that's working, even though AV1 wasn't working before. I don't know what is going on, but, you know, OBS is free software. I'm not that upset by it. But yeah, I switched to AV1 encoding, which means now I just have to add an extra step to edit videos, which is, you know, annoying, but not the end of the world. Yeah, I also talked about the fucking, the Warframe.
Okay. Just use your staff on the shards instead.
Which the new frame looks cool. He's a brutalist concrete man, and I love him. His name is Corvex, and he is stanced up. You'll know what I mean. I'm gonna put him on the screen here. I'm gonna have to remember this to do it for sure, because I have to do post audio on this. I hate post audio. But yeah, it's a whole thing. That dude is ready. He looks cool as hell though. I'm really happy about this. Yeah, dev stream just finished a couple hours ago for us. Yeah, about 2 hours ago or so. I also have been playing a lot of WoW. You will see me fuck up keybinds a lot right now. Because I have been doing a very stupid thing. And I have decided that I, for some reason, need a max level of every class on each of each race, or on each faction, I should say. I am actually missing some races. Like, I don't have a High Mountain Tauren. I don't have a Troll anymore either, technically. I mean, I still have my old Shaman, but I have a different Shaman that I use. Yeah, I don't know why I've decided that I need to make 26 max level characters and, like, work on gearing them at least somewhat decently, but that's what I've done.
Take care
It's
of yourself
stupid.
out there. Why, hello. It's so nice to see
All
you.
right. Once and future team.
Hello or goodbye.
All right, let's pop that status bubble around the temple doors and release our wardens. Ready for the huge tug-of-war match this time? Make the doors bubble like you did to the crystals there. Be careful, all the energy released, sure to collect and attack you. Not sure what will be there, but at least you'll have freed the wardens on your side, no matter what happens.
We'll
All right.
hold Eternus in place while you free the wardens.
You have our strength, Ambassador Chronomu.
I may not be a full Time Walker yet, but I am strong enough to help.
All right.
Your efforts are wasted. I have seen all possible futures. We shall be victorious.
Wardens, we're finally free. Slay this monstrosity and take back the temple.
And dead. Bye. But yeah, I've been playing a mage, a hunter, a rogue, a death knight, and try to think of what else I've been leveling lately.
Good luck on your
But
next
basically, what I'm trying to do
adventure.
right now is get all of my characters to 40 before Tuesday, and it's Friday right now, so that I can use time walking to just max them out completely after that. Anyway,
I always have time for you.
we thought let's save our own temple by dismantling the very security that helps protect it, but here we are. Okay, and
It's like meeting again for the first time.
oh wait, I need to disable DBM and stuff really quick because I don't want it to skip wait, do I have bigwigs as well? Yeah, I do. Okay, get rid of bigwigs and get rid of little wigs on this character. I don't need any of them. We're not going to be doing a lot of group content. But yeah, I want to get everybody to 40 before Tuesday so that I can just spam time walking dungeons. All right, yeah, go away. All right, Chromie, let's fucking go.
Okay, everyone. Get ready. Oh, no, you don't.
my vision came too late. They have punched a tunnel through time and are tumbling endlessly amongst the infinite possibilities. You must find them and correct their course before the entire fabric of reality is torn asunder.
Alright. I don't know how much I'm gonna have to edit down to make it workable as post audio and stuff. So I'm gonna end this here because this is going to start a chain of events that I want to be all one episode. Anyway, we'll deal with that next time. Have a nice night, everybody. I'll see you.